Yo, welcome back to another episode of S5 and the Side of Fry. We got my man Rap up here. What's good with your Rap?
What up, though?
You got it. Guru should be joining us soon here. I don't know when. He said 15 after that man late, boy. Late to the party. Ain't no telling what traveling mad at though. Back for another week to talk about some sports and stuff. Once again, a huge shout out to any new listeners. And of course, a big welcome back to all the loyal fans that's been with us, are still following us. So appreciate y'all. Special shout out to Riverside. Thank you for everything that y'all provide. So we appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, yeah, man, I got to get on that workout like you were saying. Like we were just talking about trying to get healthy and allocating that time in the morning. I mean, because for the normal, I would probably come home, sit around and watch TV and just sit there when I can actually be using that time to work out, man. So I appreciate that feedback.
Yeah,
You just
man.
got
You
to stay
just,
with it.
you know what I'm saying? You get you some music, man. I like to listen to my wife, like, you listening to gospel music working out? You listening to 70s and 80s music? Bro, I don't care what the music is. I'm getting it
Bruh,
in no matter what I feel like that day. So you
I'm gonna
get
tell
you
you
stay.
now,
Oh, go
that
ahead.
gospel music nowadays, if you listen to urban gospel, bro, you don't know if you listen to gospel or secular music because it sounds. I mean, I'm not gonna say it sounds the same, but I
They use
love
the
the
same
fact that,
producers. They use the same producers, bro.
bro,
So there
I'm
you
like,
go.
listen, you can't tell, like, bro, I be on the golf. I got a buddy of mine, Flip, and on Sundays when we play, he'll say every Sunday morning when we playing that first 9 holes, I have to listen to gospel. So we can't play nothing but gospel for the first 9 holes. He said on that back nine, we can crank up. Well, we be waiting to crank up on that. Hey, we be waiting to crank up on that back nine. But nah, I started playing urban gospel and I was like, dang, well, I was like, I can get down to this. And you're
Yeah,
getting a positive message. So
yeah.
it's a win-win. You know what I'm saying?
I
So
mean, that's really all I do. Every now and again, like I got a 90s and 2000s playlist. I listen to them Fridays only, but everything else is
yeah.
strictly, you always want to watch what you put in your ear gate and your eye gate or whatever. So
Yep,
yeah, it
yep.
is what it is.
Anywho, breaking news, man. It ain't really breaking news because I'm pretty sure all the football fans were hyped and happy. But the Jaguars kicker hitting that 70-yard field goal. I know you seen it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
a big moment, man. I think his name was Cam Little. He nailed a 70-yard
yeah.
field goal against the Steelers. Crazy. Now it
You
didn't
know,
count. It,
yeah,
it didn't count because it was
yeah.
preseason. But if it was, it would have been monumental, man. That achievement would have been like no other because it would have broken the regular season yardage. So crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically that means that you can get if you get to the 50-yard line, instead of punting, you can kick a field goal, just getting to the
Bruh.
50-yard line. Do you
Bruh.
know what kind of advantage that sets you up? Or a little bit, I
Yes.
guess, I guess that'd be, yeah, I guess they gotta get a little bit beyond the 50. I guess they gotta
Yeah.
get on the opposite side.
Yep. Yep.
To
Yep.
for the math, it was the 15, 17-yard or whatever. So they got to get up maybe to the 40 or something like that. But man,
Bruh.
that changes the whole
Crazy.
dynamic of how you play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you think y'all
Crazy.
spinning out, oh no, we still get three out of that terrible drive we just had. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's not that many first downs either, depending on where you get the ball at.
I was just about to say,
So
not to mention the change of the kickoff rules. So how you
yeah,
yeah, I'm saying they start you in at what, like the 25,
yeah, all
and
you
you
got to
get
do is get 30-yard run or something. You in field
you
goal range.
good.
That
30-yard run, a
changes.
couple of good plays, and you right where you
Man,
need to
that
be.
that changes the whole dynamic, bro. So yeah, that's gonna be
I,
crazy.
I was like, I can't believe this man hit a 70-yard field goal. But
But
yeah.
like I didn't really think about it. Like I was like, oh, yes, long. Yeah. And then it was like, well, you know where they were at for him. And I was like, wait a minute. Yeah,
Yeah.
that could,
Yeah.
like you said, a couple first downs, that's
Crazy,
it,
bro.
man. You behind already. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, it's gonna be a win-win, and not to mention, as long as the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence, stays healthy and plays up to par, they got that secret weapon down there. They got that unicorn, Travis Hunter down there. So
Travis Hunter.
yeah, knock on wood. I want that man. I mean, I really don't want to see him play both sides, but I definitely want him to stay healthy if he tries to do that. But yeah, I think Jaguars might have a pretty somewhat decent team this season. We'll
Yeah,
see how it
I
play
don't
out.
I think that's going to be a terrible decision. I mean, I just think because, I don't know if we mentioned it before. Maybe I was thinking this, but football is a very violent sport. It's very
Oh
violent.
yeah.
You know what
Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying? It's a
Oh yeah.
car
Oh yeah.
crash
Oh yeah.
happening pretty much on every play. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? And like they said, can you imagine him having to tackle Derrick Henry? You know what I'm saying? In one game, then he got to go out there and guard one of those Ravens receivers. One of the, was it Zay Thomas or Zay? What's Zay last name?
Zay Flowers.
Play
Flowers.
Zay Flowers. And then he got to
Yep.
guard Zay Flowers,
It's
bro.
crazy.
That's
Yep.
a terrible. Then you got to try to outmaneuver Marlon Humphrey. Man, I just don't think they setting him up. I mean, I get it. Like I get the
Yeah.
excitement. But and then how are y'all gonna pay him? Let's say that he's a decent DB, and he's a decent receiver because he can't excel in either one of them. How y'all
Yeah.
gonna pay that man? What up,
Exactly.
Guru?
What up, Guru?
Hey, is that the Bulls hat? Is that the Bulls hat you had on last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that thing clean, boy. I meant to say when I watched the video, I was like, well, that thing is clean, boy. I was
Said
like,
the thing
man, I ain't even no Chicago fan, boy, but I might have to.
I ain't no Chicago fan.
Boo.
Ohio State.
Hey, that's
He
hard
must have
though.
just.
That's
It is
hard.
hard though. He must have
That's
just copped that
hard.
one. He
Yeah.
must have just copped that one.
That was hard. I ain't even go front. Look, man, I wanted to chime in when y'all was like, who your favorite, what's the name? I don't know if we'll get to it later, but since you here, bro, Braxton Miller was that dude, man.
Yeah.
Man, I enjoy, and I hated Ohio State, but I love Braxton Miller, man. That dude, he had the best feet in the pocket as far as, when he got out, he was nice, man. I wanted to make it in the league too. But that Buckeye, they got one of the best helmets in college football, hands down, man.
Yeah.
That's top
It's
five,
hard.
hands down. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Who's that Ohio? Oh yeah, loud and clear, Chris.
Okay.
Who's that Ohio State football player? I don't know if he was a quarterback. He ended up getting killed on the side of the road trying to help somebody. Was that Ohio State?
Oh, yeah, I
quarterback?
remember.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name.
Hold on a second,
was-
man.
Shannon,
I
that's
think
where
he
you're supposed to
played-
do something with your offhand right there to jog your memory. Remember that?
Yeah, yep. Your left hand. I'm trying to remember his name, but that was a sad situation, bro. Damn, I couldn't remember his name.
It was
Troy.
Jesus.
Was it Troy
Man.
Smith?
What's that? No.
It was Cordero. He played for the Steelers, I think.
Yes, he
When
played
he-
one. Yep. That was sad, bro.
Dwayne
I was like,
Haskins.
I can't.
Dwayne Haskins.
Yeah.
That was his name.
Dwayne. That was
Yeah.
him. Yeah,
So
he did play for the
played
Steelers.
with, who was he playing with? Orlando?
No, the Steelers.
Oakland?
Yeah, was it?
I think it's with the Steelers. Steelers,
Okay.
yeah. I think he
Cool.
got drafted. Was it by Washington? Who did he get drafted by?
It was Washington because
Okay,
remember
okay.
it was a hype about him coming out there starting and everything, and he ended up going to the Steelers. But yeah, man, they would say he was helping somebody on the side of the road, bro.
Yeah.
And
And the car came up there and
that's
swiped him.
sad way to go, bro. I hate that for him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it's actually a great way to go because he's being a hero. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to
Yeah, I
be
get what
helping
you're saying.
somebody, although it happened,
Yeah.
I'm
I
pretty
got what
sure
you're
they,
saying.
yeah.
I
In
see
that
what you're
type
saying.
Yeah,
of
rest
way.
in peace, man. Rest in peace, John.
Definitely rest in
Dwayne.
peace.
Family,
So we're
man,
gonna
for
bounce
real.
around a little bit here, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna transition to some basketball. So 2025-2026 NBA season schedule has been released. It's officially out as of 3:15 p.m. today. So we already know the nights of the opening games, which is October the 21st. The NBA Cup and the Christmas Day game matchups have also been released. Now, the only thing is regular season tickets does not go on sale to the public. Until Saturday, August the 14th, or it's August 16th. I'm sorry. August 16th.
So what
at
games
10
is out there
10
we
a.m.
talking about? We got to beat them bots. We got to beat
I
them
already
bots.
seen them. I already seen that Minnesota game. That's November the 1st. Definitely want to go see that game. So I'll give you a quick rundown.
Hey,
the
while you
home
doing
game.
that, I just want to say, y'all money ain't long enough. That's why y'all have to wait to get those
Damn.
tickets, bro.
Damn,
Hey,
Ralph.
because
You
hey,
ain't
I'm
lying.
just saying the whole
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
the ticket
But Ralph,
all the game.
it's just meticulous strategic steps that we take,
He ain't
you know.
lying.
Bruh. Hey, they're like, y'all got
Let me
my
see
ticket.
what-
Like, whoa, you a season ticket? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. I ain't know you got down like that. I think my man, he got an opportunity to choose from the tickets. So yeah, man, that's how it is, though.
Yeah,
You
they
mean
get
to
the season
tell
ticket
me?
holders too. You mean that's what we need them? You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me them six ain't no joke, bro? And then my Ticketmaster app acting the fool. Ticketmaster, get right now. Get
So
right.
as you scroll, they got plenty of apps that say they better than the next. You go into a damn
Yeah.
game for about 150 down there.
Yeah.
Oh, Garcon, hey Garcon.
The first one I seen was definitely that Minnesota game.
Okay, so
Trying to get
LeBron
the rest of
is a must.
LeBron is a
This might
must.
be his last year.
If that's the farewell season, then we definitely got to make that game. Them tickets gonna be high.
Yeah, because if he gets an injury now, they said that LeBron would never retire because he won all the accolades. Because Chris Paul retired and shit. So LeBron like, nah, I'm gonna have to play another year. He ain't gonna
LeBron,
share that retirement with nobody.
what y'all think about speaking a statement? Yeah, man, LeBron played for 25 years, and what is he at now? 22.
I think so. I think this will be his 23rd year. Yeah, I think so.
Wow. And I would say LeBron probably got about 6 years of being the third option. If he want to just go somewhere, get his saddle going and ride coattails and just sit in the corner, what you think? If he really wanted to play, he probably could play for 30 years.
30
He
years.
probably, I don't know about 30, but he can play for some more years if he wanted to.
Man, that man gonna be so bad. Look, he'll be 48 in
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not saying he is, but I'm just saying as far as him being a physical specimen, he 40 something now, and he second best on the team, probably was first best on the team, like as far as what he brought to the table for them last year. But Luka in shape, LeBron will be second. You don't think he could play 10 more years?
Nah.
Ooh, I don't know about 10 more. I don't know. I
I
think
Sitting
don't
he
on
can play
I don't
more.
even think he could play 5 more years.
what if he do it like a Vince Carter role and just sit on the
He
bench?
he not gonna do that. He get his scoring average. He not gonna do that. He ain't gonna
Oh
let that
yeah,
thing drop.
right,
Nah.
right.
Those stats mean something to him, and I mean they should. You know what I'm saying? They should. He getting it done. Everybody play for. He already got the chicken. He done got the awards. He got it all now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's snatching all the chains. He not gonna drop all. He not. He
That
not gonna
first
be
Laker
the
game is a
18th man on
Monday.
the bench now. Nah, he good.
That first
So
Laker game is a Monday.
so Charlotte's so trash that they overcharging the visitors to come in to watch the stars.
Every single game that I've been to that's been LA, it's been much higher than when I went to see the Timberwolves play.
A whole lot higher. A
When the
whole
Warriors
lot.
weren't, when the Warriors had Steph, but Steph wasn't good. I saw that game. We took the whole family to see that. So
Yeah,
that wasn't a high.
yeah.
There's a couple of good ones out there. November the 22nd. It's a Saturday. You got the Clippers.
Oh, when the Knicks come too, they do pretty well too. Those tickets are usually higher than the regular if the Bulls came or something like that. You know what I'm
Man,
saying?
listen, I don't know about y'all, but a week of or 2 weeks before the game, you can find you 2 seats where you can talk to the bench. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the refs, and you're gonna spend about $280. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You just got once you find them, you gotta lock in on them and be good with them. Because we found a couple of tickets like that, but you just gotta now. Granted, we found some that was like $300 to $400 too, but you just gotta
But I got
be
them
on it.
I got 4 tickets to that Memphis game for like 380. I got
For
4
all
tickets for
four,
$380.
damn,
Yeah.
you can't
And
beat that.
you know, and I went to go see them play Charlotte. You go to these other cities, they ain't packing the stadium out when Charlotte come. So if you go,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's where you get your
yeah,
cheap
that makes
ticket.
sense. We're gonna say I play out. I'm gonna see what the ticket prices hitting for on Saturday morning at 10 and see what I can lock in early. But
Instead of taking a cruise, man, take about 2 or 3 flights to the West Coast, to the
to the
Midwest,
West
whatever.
Coast,
Go to a game.
catch some of the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I seen earlier today we were talking about the games for ESPN and the schedule. So on Mondays the NBA game is going to be on Peacock. Tuesday NBC and Peacock. Wednesday ESPN. Thursday Amazon Prime. Friday games are going to be Amazon Prime and ESPN. Saturday games Amazon Prime and ABC. And then Sunday games ABC, NBC, and Peacock. So they've taken a lot of games away from ESPN.
Thank God. Thank God. Man, I mute my TV as soon as I see the halftime. I mute my TV, man. I don't want to hear none of their analysis. Because
Well,
they're not gonna tell you nothing about the game. They're gonna tell you whatever is the low hanging fruit. Did you see the way LeBron looked at Luka on that last play? I know. It's like he looked at him. Ain't talking about no stats. Ain't talking about who getting off. They need to shut such and such down. Well, what is such and such doing? You know what I'm saying? That's making it difficult for them to shut him down. Like you're not gonna get no real analysis out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when Charles Barkley be watching the college games. You already know when they come to Chuck, he ain't gonna say nothing. It ain't gonna be nothing that you ain't seen yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I think shout out to the Fire Stick guys out there, you know what I'm saying, to keep that, keep them channels, because when ESPN step in, it's gonna be hard to like just get that shit for free, at some point. You gotta pay some kind of subscription,
Yeah.
TNT
Peacock,
is another
Amazon.
one. It's hard.
Yeah. Yep. So
they got the red
zone.
They got the red zone, right? Or bought into the red zone, NFL. And they got a lot more. All of that is on ESPN now, red zone. You know what I'm saying? They just share percentages.
So Disney pretty much locked everything up then. That's pretty much what happened.
They trying to. It's a monopoly.
That's pretty
if it
much
don't make dollars.
It don't make sense.
Well, you know what?
All right, fellas. Go ahead. Go ahead, Rap. No.
Well, I was going to transition. As far as the NBA is concerned, like it's so many NBA games, like it really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to watch every single game that the Lakers play, because typically we're not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your squad is, you're not going to watch all 82 games. Whatever your squad is playing, like you just want the big games. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want the NBA Cups. If it's not, we'll say LA against Oklahoma, LA and Dallas. Like I want to see that game, and I mean most of us we got Peacock, right? I know I got Peacock, I got Prime,
I got Peacock,
I got ESPN,
Fire Stick,
I got
Fire Stick, all that.
Yeah. So yeah, like I mean I'll be able to watch them, but as far as watching all the games, I don't care. The football different. They got 17 games or 8, like how many ever games they play. Like you miss one of them, you like, man, you know what I'm saying? So however they do that, the red zone, I am interested in that because that's what I'll be watching. So
the only other time I wanted to catch every Lakers game is when Kobe was out there, man. I don't know, just I'm off the side of but I was at home when Kobe scored that 81. I was watching Seinfeld or something. You know what I'm saying? I was bullshitting around. I bullshitting around. I turned that shit.
Classic show.
You know what I'm saying? I turned that shit, caught him at about 45, rolled the 81 with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man.
Bean. Can't go wrong with Bean.
I definitely missed that game. Y'all definitely missed the game. I didn't want to see him play against Toronto. They ain't have nobody on the squad.
Hey, speaking of that now, we talking about Fire Stick. Back then, it was the cable box with the card in it. You know, the one you put the card in.
Everybody complain like, damn man, they hit my card, man. They hit my card again.
About 4 or 5 days before the fight. Yeah. The card stopped working.
Hit my
you got
card
4 days to go, goddamn, hit the Fire Stick man up.
That's crazy, bro. All right, y'all. Oklahoma quarterback John Dennis gambling.
Mateer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry. Damn, what I say Dennis? Mateer denies gambling. Sorry about that. He out there throwing that money out there, man. Oklahoma.
That nigga headliner in CC was gambling.
Yeah.
Gambling.
Yes.
Like that word was in there. I don't care what else they had with it. It said gambling.
Yeah.
It said gambling.
And then you said it was
Hey, I was just joking, guys. Yeah.
Man. Hey man, they said they got screenshots of that man old Venmo transaction with descriptions, sports gambling. They say they surface everywhere. But he denying everything, any involvement, claiming that the descriptions were just inside jokes. Like I sent you that inside joke, like me cash at me. Hey man, come on now, bro. Come on.
Come on. And Cash App asked for a reason. You getting that money now. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, nigga, you had time to think about that shit before you put it in there. Man, slam his ass to about 8 games, man. Stupid.
Nah. Right now, they say the NCAA, and they're not aware of any NCAA investigation going on.
Yeah,
You
no,
know, but
because
Go
they're going
figure.
to pay the NCAA to find the findings next year when he in the NFL, and then Oklahoma gets
And,
slapped in the wrist with some type of fine or something. But it ain't gonna matter because John Mateer gonna make
hey,
them a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Like it's gonna be a wash.
they said they went to the investigation and they went to the scene of the crime and or the alleged crime, and
yeah,
they said they couldn't find any evidence. Not one drop of melanin was found at the scene.
that's what I'm about to bring up too. Not one drop of melanin was found at the scene.
Look,
This
man,
man is innocent.
yeah, OJ was innocent allegedly. So look, well, no, he was. I'm sorry, he was innocent, right? And then, yeah, he got off. But my point was that man, gambling is going to make it is going to ruin careers. I mean, Jonte Porter, Malik Beasley, man. I mean, it is ruining, and this just the start of it, man. It's only going to get worse. It's
big
only going to
business
get
is
worse,
going
man.
big business is going to capitalize on it all around. Whether you have your career derailed by drugs and booze, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Gambling right there with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But they get the
Yeah.
profit off of you in the game rather than you go into, you know what I'm saying, Leroy and them.
It's
You can
just,
come to
yeah.
our casinos. You can come to our
Yeah.
games and bet on it.
And that's
We'll
all
even
it
come to
was. That's,
we'll even come to your house and show you all these games and you can bet on every last one if you want.
I mean, that's why marijuana is legal. They just needed a way to tax you for it. That's
Yeah.
it. That's the only thing. As long as we can tax you for it, oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. I don't know,
Yeah,
But
man.
man.
Where my boy
you know,
go,
But
man? S5?
yeah,
it's
I will
five right
say
here.
this though. I don't know how much I know Fax is in the college, but Oklahoma, man, I think they're gonna be pretty good in the SEC this year. If he is, able to play, they're looking for them to make some noise in the SEC. So it's interesting. That's what I'm saying. I figure
Yeah,
Oklahoma will pay this man, or they'll pay the NCAA whatever they need to bury whatever they
yeah,
need to make sure
yeah.
because their coach is gonna be on the hot seat if he has another losing season this year. If he finishes
Ohio
6-6.
State.
Oh, they getting
Yeah,
ready to coach, man.
Hey,
yeah.
but I mean, at the end of the day, Oklahoma has tradition. You know what I'm saying? Texas has tradition.
Yep.
Teams like Oregon, they got talent, but they ain't necessarily got like a long history of tradition. When you bring that all together, Oklahoma used to coach or they used to recruit against the SEC. Now they get to recruit with the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
So at
Hmm.
some point in time, everything gonna come back. It's gonna be a bunch of teams, that used to be good that ain't been like that. That's gonna start getting good because cream of the crop, man. When it comes to the SEC,
Yeah. Cream
as
of the
far
crop. Speaking of
yeah,
that, and speaking of facts, he wanted to talk about them Gamecocks being ranked 13th, man. They got to see Oklahoma this season. Matter of fact, the Gamecocks, it's kind of surprising seeing them at the preseason AP top 25, but they got a freaking gauntlet coming up. They got a tough road ahead with a 5-game gauntlet of ranked SEC opponents, man. I think the teams that they got to see, I think it starts off with Vanderbilt, if I'm not mistaken. Then it goes from Vanderbilt to um, Missouri to Kentucky, LSU to Oklahoma, and Alabama. Really, they got more than that because then they got Alabama. That's gonna be a tough lineup for the Gamecocks, bro. I mean, a tough lineup.
Let's
So
see.
what he got some over under on wins. We need to start a little session on that, man. Pick about 4 or 5 teams. Say what you think they're gonna get.
I
yeah,
Carolina
don't know, but
+8,
ooh,
-7.5, or 7.5 is the
no.
amount of
Are they
games.
picked to
Over
win? Are
under.
they picked to win 8.5? I think it's 8.5, maybe nine,
eight
eight
and
and
a
a
half.
half to 9, I believe.
Okay. So I'm starting
Vanderbilt's
mine
gonna be
out at
tough because Vanderbilt has that Diego Pavia as the quarterback. He's a running quarterback.
Yeah.
Remember they upset Alabama last year. So
Yep.
that's going to
okay.
be tough.
Yep.
They got Oklahoma, but it's going to be at South Carolina. They got Ole Miss. Ole Miss got a quarterback, a black guy who came in last year, and they beat Georgia when
Yeah.
Jackson Dart got hurt. So yeah,
But
they got
they
Clemson,
got Alabama right after Oklahoma though. Man, they got LSU, Oklahoma, and Alabama. That's a tough
and they on the
stretch,
road
bro.
at Texas A&M as well. So
So
they got two. Yeah.
they got cheated supposedly against in the
Oh,
LSU game, right?
they
Excuse
did.
me,
Yes,
excuse me.
Yeah, they
I think
did.
so.
Carolina,
I think so.
But
I think so.
this too now. Carolina was up by a lot of points, and they went into prevent. You know what I'm saying? Tried not to
Yeah,
lose rather than win the game, and let
yeah,
them boys back in there. So
yeah.
about LSU having a better tradition or longer tenured tradition, that's where Carolina going. That's where they're gonna falter, man. They struggle with Kentucky when Kentucky was trash. But I will say when you play Vanderbilt, you playing against that coach too. Who's that coach at Vanderbilt?
I don't know. I don't know the name of their coach for Vanderbilt. I don't know if they have a high. I mean, Kentucky has Mark Stoops, who's a really good coach. His brother is Bob Stoops.
Oh yeah,
Mark Stoops had those
Mhm.
defenses. So, but yeah.
he the
So,
knockout version.
I mean, he's won a few games, quite a few games at Kentucky. As a matter of fact, I think he's the
Clark
most
Lee.
winningest coach at Kentucky. So, and he put a lot of guys in the NFL too, man. A lot of guys from
Yeah.
Kentucky made to the NFL, man. But yeah, they're gonna have a tough
Yeah,
season, man. And I mean, man, just to know that you got to play against the top teams in the SEC and you got to play Clemson every year, bro. That's just
Yeah. Damn.
tough,
You know what? I
man.
forgot about it. Your last game of the season is against
Yeah.
Clemson.
Now,
Clemson ranked in the
granted,
top
they've
10
beaten
too.
them the last 2 years. I think they've beaten them the last 2 years.
I know
But
they beat them
Clemson,
last year for sure.
Clemson this year, woo, that's gonna be a
Yeah.
dog fight. Luckily, it's at what's that? William Price is that name of the stadium?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
William
yeah.
Bryce.
So it'll be in South Carolina. So that's a good thing. No, they beat them 31-30 the year before, and they beat them 17-14 last year. Yeah, they got them
Last
two
year.
years in a
Okay.
row. And what do they
Yeah.
call it? The Palmetto Bowl?
The Palmetto Bowl. Hey, bro, that's big here in Carolinas,
Yeah,
baby.
yeah, yeah,
That is
yeah,
huge in the upstate. That's all we
yeah.
talk about.
Hey, I didn't
hey,
Clark
even know
Clark Leah. Clark Lee is his name. Clark Leah or something like that. LEA.
for yeah. See,
Vanderbilt head
I
coach.
don't think anybody at Vanderbilt.
well listen, I'm gonna retract that statement, man. What's your boy from Penn State? James
Oh, James
Franklin?
Franklin. Yeah.
James
Who did he
Franklin, yeah.
used to coach? Did he used to coach
Oh,
Vanderbilt?
Vanderbilt. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I take that back then. That's who
yeah, yeah.
they used to play hard for him.
Yeah, they
He
did. That's how I got the Penn State job. Yep.
And
can't y'all done gave some games away.
Hey, we're not talking about Penn State right now. We
But I'm
talking
talking about
about
because of the coach though. The
oh
talent.
yeah,
But your
yeah,
coach, he don't have
yeah.
the tradition. You know what I mean? Bust
I
his
mean, Penn
ass up,
State's
get
won
him
some
up out of here.
championships, but yeah, I got you. I got what you're saying.
I mean
Yeah.
But yeah,
they had a good run last season though. Like
who
what
that?
they made it to the Penn
Yeah,
State.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It was, man. It was bubbling, and y'all know Philadelphia went on to win the championship, so it was even more. It was crazy last year in Philadelphia
Yeah,
or
yeah.
for in Pennsylvania for
And
football. So they're
PA.
expecting the same thing this year. Yeah. Hopefully the Steelers are good too, man, because you like to hear. We got fans everywhere here
I'm glad you brought that
in the
up,
state.
man. I'm glad you brought that up because I've been watching. Obviously, I follow the Pivot podcast. Shout out to Ryan and them boys at Pivot. But
Oh shit.
this week they were interviewing
Pittsburgh.
Jalen. Yeah, Steelers. They were
Yeah,
interviewing Jalen Ramsey, and they was also interviewing Mike Tomlin. And bro, I
yeah,
just started listening to the names that they brought in this offseason. Everybody is a top caliber player, bro.
yeah.
Freak, your boy they brought over from Seattle, that monster they brought over,
I know his
uh,
name escaped me too, because I'm all
uh,
into.
the receiver. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah,
bro,
yeah,
come
yeah,
on, DK Metcalf,
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
His
Jalen
name.
Ramsey,
Mhm.
fucking Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. Now I know some of them are kind of towards
Resign
the
TJ Watt. Resign TJ.
TJ Watt, bro. Come on. I was like, wait a minute. I just saw this. I was like,
Atlanta?
okay. And you got Mike, huh?
You like Atlanta?
No, he's talking about Steelers, Pittsburgh.
Steelers,
Oh,
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
okay.
I just started thinking about all the talent that they brought in
Wrong
during the
team, my
offseason.
bad. I
I'm
thought you
like,
liked Atlanta.
okay. I'm like, I'm not a Steelers fan by far, but I'm just like, these boys might be a fucking problem this season, bro.
Look, man,
They
I'm
really
always root
might
for
be a
Jalen
problem.
Ramsey. I'm always root for Jalen Ramsey because he, for the state,
Yeah.
Shannon,
and I'm always root for
if a group
Tomlin.
of if a group of Cowboy fans have heard you talking right there, Shannon, they might have jumped you.
I ain't say I'm rooting for them. I just say I think they're gonna be a problem. I mean,
Well, you'd have had to
Steelers.
clear that up before they jump your ass.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we'll talk about that later. I don't know. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is who we think Aaron Rodgers is. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, he's not. He's
You
not.
know what I'm
Not what
saying?
he used to be, but
So if he's not, so if they can run the
It's
ball, then they got a shot. I forgot who their running back was. I remember seeing it, then I
but
forgot. But
yeah.
so basically what the Steelers are saying that if we feel like we can hold the fort down in all other phases of the game, we just
mhm.
need a quarterback that can manage. He is a manager now. You know, his stats are kind of misleading because they didn't have wins. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
He had like some flashes as far as yards and completions and everything. This past year, or yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
With the
You kind of didn't
Jets.
really, you really didn't see him flash like that in the first one with the Achilles injury. But it's
When
like
he
we ain't
came out there
seen.
like Apollo Creed and Rocky Five.
It's like we ain't seen a good season from Aaron Rodgers in probably 7 years. They just right. They like, look, if he pop this year, we with him, and we gonna capitalize off of it, and let him
yeah,
storybook in there.
I think they should have drafted Shedeur and they should have brought in Aaron Rodgers. I think that would have been, yeah. I mean, I don't know who's running the organization there, but that would have been smart. I mean, you got to
The
get a young
Roonies, man.
quarterback. You don't draft a quarterback. I mean, I hated what the Falcons did when they drafted Penix, but now I
Yeah.
understood. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Oh
was like,
yeah. Oh
we
yeah. Oh
just
yeah. Oh
signed.
yeah.
That
Makes
really
sense.
was. You like the Falcons, right?
Yeah, yeah. Remember
Okay,
Julio
so I
Jones, man?
was right. So
Yeah.
check this out. That's probably one of the best moves that's been made in probably like a decade, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? No,
It's a little
waste
too
no
early.
time.
Yeah, it's too early to call it
For
the best.
no, no, no,
You know what
no.
I'm saying?
And I'm not talking about the individual. I'm talking about the situation. You know what I'm saying? You got Matt
Got you.
Ryan out here. You're trying
Got you.
to see if he gonna pop this year. It looked good
Yeah.
for a little while, but they ain't wasting no time. Either get your shit together, get up out of here.
Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins. And that's something too. I used to defend
Yeah. Kirk Cousins.
RG3 when
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins was there. So I was like, oh, RG3 is my man. Like, man, bump him. Let's go, Kirk Cousins, man. Let's go, Kirk. Captain Kirk.
You
Let's
like
go,
that?
baby.
You
That's
like
You like
that.
that?
exactly. That's
You
right.
like that.
You
Exactly.
like that? You like that?
Oh my
All
God.
right. Talking about NFL quarterbacks, fellas. Shedeur Sanders still sitting at QB4. My apologies. After an impressive preseason debut against the Cleveland Browns. So man, he tossed for 2 touchdown passes. I think he had a QBR of 106. I know it's preseason. Why they still got this man at QB4, man?
I
Talk to
think
me.
it's a magic trick. They about to, and his ass gonna disappear. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid shit.
Like
I
I
mean,
really
at the end
feel
of the
like
day, what do we always say, fellas? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
true.
It was jersey sales are off the roof for Shedeur Sanders. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
This the money game. Cleveland, you should play it, but
Yeah.
they ain't really got time to. That's who they need to go with. So I feel like so. And he also
Yeah.
brought a little NIL into the NFL because he get a percentage
Mm.
off of his jersey sales. Y'all didn't know that. So that was part of the negotiations that the NFL didn't like as far as agents talking contracts. Because hey,
Yeah.
now I'm negotiating a percentage that we get off the jersey sales. That's a little unheard of. Trend setting ass dude, man.
So transition into the league, they also get a percentage of the jersey sales still. So
Brought the
you were saying
NIL
something.
with him.
Yeah. So you were saying something, Rap, about the viewership for the preseason game. I forgot how many views it had or what it was.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
best in a
Two
yeah.
point.
decade.
Yeah. 2 point
Yeah.
something million.
Not only
Yep.
is the team profiting off Shedeur, whoever broadcast that shit just got buku. They were like, damn,
Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
True.
I mean, I think the Browns had some sense of this because remember at Colorado, they were setting records for attendance and viewership at Colorado as well. So I think they knew, you know what I'm saying? That's why you had to make
Yeah.
that decision. Ultimately, I mean, he is a first round grade and the eyes he brings in. And I think that's another thing that the NFL didn't like the owners. They don't like the cachet that he demands. I know they don't like
Mm-hmm.
Dion, but they don't like Dion's kids either because look, Dion, Shador can ball. Shiloh's gonna make the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? This man
Yeah.
he wasn't even drafted. You know what I'm saying? This man gonna make the Bucks. So, as far
Shiloh
as
will
I'm
run into a
concerned,
brick wall. Shiloh will run
yeah,
into a brick wall.
yeah. You know what?
He will.
And that's the thing too. He's not as talented as most of them, but because he's a smart football player, he's a tough football player, and he was raised by his dad. This man
Mm-hmm.
confidence is through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that, again, they don't like that. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
they don't like it. So I think Shedeur being fourth is ridiculous. But I will say this, that right now it may not look good for him, but in a year or so, maybe in 6 months or so, he may be the starter. So I know he ain't tripping, he ain't sweating. Ain't no pressure on him if he's still the fourth. And they got to figure out what they got in Dylan Gabriel. Like, you got to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? You spent
I,
the
Yeah.
third round draft pick on that man.
but see, I think the difference between Dion and molding them boys up, being fourth round, being fourth on the depth chart, that's a lot of pressure. Because,
You
you
think
know,
so?
you got three people you got to jump. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want you to jump them. So now, not only are you going against your peers, you're going against the organization, the naysayers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you supposed to be in first round. Show us then. And then you four strings sitting on the bench. It don't sit well with them. That's all I'm saying.
You
It ain't.
know,
It ain't no.
yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Guru. My
I just
bad. Go
don't
ahead.
think he's gonna be. I just don't think he's gonna be content sitting back there. I think they really kind of like, if they smart, if they're not gonna start him, then I think they shutting him down right now. You know what I'm saying? Playing a little peekaboo with Shedeur. You leave him on that one game, and that's all you got to go by. It's like, why get him? Let's pay for him. They use him as trade bait. Don't sit him
Yeah.
on the bench. I hope he get cut and go to a damn good team with a good quarterback, and he
Man,
get
he
the
ain't getting
damn.
cut, man. Stop that. He not getting cut. What if he
They
Go
got
ahead,
four.
Shannon. Yeah, they
They
not
got
gonna
him full
cut him.
string though.
They
You
not
never
cutting
know.
him. I promise you that. You saw the
Man,
jersey
Cleveland
sales. You
Browns.
saw the TV. I get it. But the owner knew when he was drafted, he knew what he was getting when he drafted
Yeah,
him. That's why they said
yeah.
Yeah.
draft him. Everybody was like, nah,
That
we,
makes
we
sense.
don't want him. And the owner said, no, 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 no. Look, whatever they talking about, we ain't doing none of that here. Bring that man in. We just got a third round. I don't care who you brought in here. Bring him in here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no, no, no. They're gonna make
There you go.
sure that they set him up to success. But again, it's a lot of pressure to say the fourth round or the fifth round draft pick now got to come and be the number one. He don't need to be. He don't need to be your day one starter, your day two starter, your day. When all those other quarterbacks fail, because they're all going to fail, he will get his opportunity and he's going to shine just like he did in the preseason game. My opinion.
Preseason.
That's what I think.
I like that. I like that outlook, and I get what you're saying. You talked to it earlier, Guru. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If
Mm-hmm.
nothing else, this man is going to generate a lot of money for the team. Jersey sales,
I'm gonna
viewership,
tell
all that
you what's
stuff.
gonna be the cut and dry cloth way earlier than what.
Go ahead, Guru.
did I?
Shannon, he was like, hold on, Shannon. I got this.
Do we gotta edit that right there? I think I said.
Go
Was it?
ahead,
Nah,
Guru.
nah, you good. Nah,
My
you
bad.
good.
My bad.
Nah, you good.
Go ahead, Guru.
Damn, the cut. Yeah. Now listen. Just bring me back to what team we talking about.
The
The
Browns.
Browns, Shedeur.
See, that's getting old, fellas.
Hey, you should cut that though, because that was funny though. The way that was funny.
But yeah, I see what you're saying. Not cutting him because of the money that he's going to bring. And you're right. I think let's see what Dylan Gabriel do. Flacco, we know he getting old. They did just bring in your boy, was it Tyler Huntley or something like that? They brought him
Yeah,
in.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's just a
So
practice arm. He got practice arm. You can't
yeah,
have one quarterback taking, all of the snaps. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
they got to bring him in to be a practice. He a practice arm. He will
But
be
Shedeur
cut.
probably won't play this next game because there's reports
No,
about
he's
him
out.
having
He's
some
out.
oblique.
Remember? Yeah, he's out. He's out. He
Okay.
has an oblique strain. Oblique strain. That's gonna
Yeah.
be a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's sore when you throw, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, they're
So
gonna have him out. But I mean, it
2.2
just
million views, bro.
yeah.
Most
I mean,
and
look,
since
man. If anything, the NBA, we talked about how it's a drama. Man, they're not gonna miss the opportunity for the drama. And again, the kid
Okay.
can play. They all knew that before. They knew he could play. You know what I'm saying? They just wanted to send him a message. And when that message didn't, and look how humble he is, like the Cleveland Browns would look like, I tell you, if he gets dropped tomorrow, you better believe that man will have at least 25 NFL teams calling
Yeah.
to get him on contract
Yeah.
immediately.
You got a
And the
you
Browns
got a
know
great
that. They're not going.
Yeah, you got a great talent with intangibles. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of quarterbacks that's been talented, but he been groomed, he been brought up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he got a mentality. All he need is some dogs with him. You know what I'm saying? They got some dogs in
That's it.
Cleveland, man. But
They sure do. I don't like Jerry
Especially on that
Judy, but
defense
that's
end.
a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day. I don't like Jerry Judy, but it is what it is, though.
they got to cut somebody
Yeah.
though, man. You can't go in there with 5 quarterbacks, counting Deshaun Watson.
I think
Mm.
Pickett will be gone.
Yes.
I don't think Pickett's going to stay long. I
Please
think he'll be out of
get
there.
out of here,
Yeah.
little handsome bitch.
And I think
Y'all see
they're
the running back James Cook got signed, got 4 years for
give me
$48
my
million
money.
with 30
Give me my money.
with 30 million guaranteed. Say what? Give me my money.
Running
Yeah.
backs making a comeback,
Running back.
man.
Hey.
What's
hey,
that JG
They
Wentworth
need to.
commercial?
Yeah.
That was
It's
Right.
my money and I want it now.
exactly.
Hey.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the running backs was been high profile here lately. You got James Cook, somebody's phone going off. You got Cook, you got a King Henry, you got Barkley last season. I mean, it's really been
Oh,
doing what it's supposed to be
Barkley
doing as
signed
far
that
as the running
contract
back.
this year after the Super Bowl. Remember, he signed it after the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I
So,
always thought they were going to pay James Cook. I mean, you got a team that's ready to win now. You can't take it for chance for that you're going to find a rookie to do what he does because rookies don't come in. I mean, they play good, but they don't play great. And the
yeah,
way he mastered the offense. I mean, this man can run, he can catch, and he don't need 35 carries or either. You know what I'm saying? Give him his 20, 25, probably 30 touches now because he's getting paid. But yeah. Yeah, man, it was smart. It was smart all around. I don't like Buffalo, man, but man, they have made
yeah. I'm not a
some
Buffalo
really
fan.
good signings. Picking up what's the dude from San Francisco? Not Watt. He's the other brother.
Oh
My
yeah,
God.
not TJ.
You know what I'm talking about?
Not you got yeah. No. You're talking about it. Ain't the Watt, is it? Is it not one of the Bosas?
Bosa's. Yep. They got
Yeah,
they
it was
got the other
Bosa. Yeah,
Bosa. The one that was in I
yeah.
think it was Nick. I think he's the one that was in San Francisco. Yeah.
That's a big pickup for Buffalo, bro.
It is.
I haven't
Under
seen
the
like
radar.
it seemed like the 49ers just depleted I mean, they got
You start paying the quarterback.
Bosa
Yeah, you pay the
gone.
quarterback
Yeah.
Chelsea Clinton money, brother. You ain't gonna be able to pay nobody else. They got rid of
you think you
Debo too.
kidnapped Chelsea Clinton? Yeah, I know, right?
So
you
yeah, you
kidnapped
start
Chelsea
paying the
Clinton?
quarterback, man. You got to start selling off your pieces, bro. You got a mortgage. That's why you got to win with that. You got to win before you sign them.
Yeah. And here's the crazy thing. I know we talked about this a couple of episodes back, but Bro had a lot of weapons. Brock Purdy, I hope he don't get exposed this season, man. But he may get exposed this season.
When you say exposed, what do you mean? What do you mean specifically?
Like, you got to think about the first year they brought him in, they was all the way down to their last QB. They had to bring him in, obviously. He carried him in the playoffs. He showed up. Hey, I'm in the playoffs. I got my opportunity. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. That following season, he had a lot of weapons, but he don't have a Debo. What's the boy they paid all that money to? And Ayuk? Brandon Ayuk? Bruh, he's number one receiver out there now.
I think Jennings is, but yeah, he's paid as the number one, yeah. And they got McCaffrey specifically healthy this year, so.
Yes, knock on wood, because you know how McCaffrey is.
Yeah.
But that's my whole thing. But we'll see. Mr. Irrelevant. So what about your boy, though, man? Michael Porter Jr., man, on what he's looking for in a wife. This is the stuff. It's still kind of sports related, but your boy put something out in this hand. She got to be able to, she got to bring something to the table. Got to be able to cook, clean. Got to help me mentally. I definitely feel that helped me mentally. Like, we got to be, we got to be able to support each other mentally. I feel that. He feel like the girls today, they want to live like queens and they don't want to do anything, man. Per his quote, you know what I'm saying? He don't want to go for these girls today. What do you think about that?
Well, his preference is his preference. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, if that's what he prefers in a woman, then that's what he prefers in a woman.
Exactly.
He's going to find someone that's going to fit that, that lifestyle that he's looking for eventually because he has enough money to find whatever he wants. When you have that kind of money,
exactly,
you find anything you want. You know what I'm saying? What
You're
was
right.
that? What's that joke Steve Harvey used to say? Like Michael Jackson got giraffe money. You know what I'm saying? like you don't even think about I could buy a giraffe. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't never had that kind of
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean? So he's gonna find what he's gonna find. I just think that if let's say he marries someone that's a professional athlete, or that's an
Yeah.
actress, or that's an R&B
Yeah.
star, like I think then you shouldn't like you shouldn't expect that type of
Expect.
lifestyle because they have their own lifestyle, they have their own brand as well. So I
Yep.
imagine he's going to marry somebody that's probably he saw on Instagram or something like that, that was, doing something else, I mean, it sounds like he's going to do something like that, you know what I mean? Or I'm
Yeah.
sure there's millions of women that would sign up for the lifestyle he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
that
But
was my only
I
thing.
kind of understand. I kind of understand where he's coming from as far as when he talked about it being a struggle, finding a genuine, for a professional athlete, it's a struggle for, trying to find a genuine partner as a professional athlete, man. Like you
I
never
can
know
imagine.
who's, you see what I'm saying? So that's basically what he was talking about. He kind of alluded to that a little bit later. It's kind of rough. Like I'm out here doing this, and like he said, I got people coming at me all types. When you got that giraffe money, like you said,
Yeah.
bruh, we don't know who into you for you. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you know
So
what? And there's a way to do that. If you're going a spiritual path, then there's a way that you can pray and God will bring people in your life to supply what you
mm,
need, right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you're uncertain, you know what I'm saying, that's not your first go-to, then find someone that's successful because then they understand the hard work it takes to build what you have
there
and to
you go.
keep what you have. I
There
mean,
you go.
again, you can meet the Rihannas. I mean, I know she's in a relationship. You can meet like you can meet the Angel Reeses, like whatever. Like you can meet these people that the world say is beautiful, that's in your age group that you can hang out with. Find someone that has already built instead of somebody trying. Because again, if you trying to find
Yeah.
somebody that they're gonna do this, that I'm telling you, there's not a woman on this planet that we know of in the new generation that's
Yes.
all they want to be is just a wife.
Yeah.
No, brother, they
Yeah.
gonna want a
Yeah. You're right.
channel. What they're gonna want some type of reality deal. They're
Hey
gonna
man,
want
I
to
was just
start
hitting
a
you up. Listen,
clothing
I'm gonna be in
line.
Charlotte
Like
this
they are
Sunday, man.
going
I'm
to
Yeah.
want
gonna
to
be
do
visit
things
my
that's going to
sister
bring their
too.
popularity up
I
because
told Mike.
again, they don't want no
No, I'm
wife.
sorry. I told
Not in
Fred
these
already.
days,
So
want to just be
I'll
a
be
mother
Yeah.
and a
Saturday,
wife.
man.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to build a brand.
Okay,
And he
say no
got how
more.
many millions of dollars?
Oh, he got plenty. He got
Yeah.
plenty, bro. And I mean
Hey, Guru, turn your mic off.
plenty.
Turn your mic off.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Plenty.
They do too. It's a mega
Yeah.
church, man.
Yeah. So yeah, he seen where he shared that he had went out on a date with a girl who had, when he looked at her phone, she had his teammates' number in the errand in the phone. I was like, bruh, that's got to be something crazy. Got to be
What's the
something.
girl? That's like I mean, I guess the word ain't socialite anymore. I guess they don't say that anymore. But like she one of the ones that get around with a whole like she's
Yeah, yeah,
been linked
yeah,
to a
yeah.
whole lot of different other players and rappers and comedians or whatever. But I mean, yeah, man. I mean,
So you already know what she about then. She already putting herself out there like, this is who I
and
am.
he
You know what I'm
and
saying?
how did again? And he didn't meet her at church. He didn't meet her at a conference. You know what I'm saying? He didn't.
Yeah.
No one hooked him up. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew what she was about before y'all got there. So I hate that he was trying to
Yeah.
like, nah, bro. You knew what it was. You knew why you invited her. Like you knew what it was.
You
You know what
know
I'm saying?
exactly what it was.
Yeah,
What's the
Exactly.
yeah.
stuff
But
over
I
here?
agree with you. You gotta have that common. You gotta have some stuff in common. Like
You're right.
they say, opposites attract, but you got to have some things that y'all like. You know what I'm saying? What was that thing that Chris Rock said? Like if for a motherfucker to love you, you got to be into the same thing. If she smoke crack, you gotta smoke crack. Chris Rock a fool, boy. Y'all gotta go back and watch that old Chris Rock special, boy. I'm
I
telling you, he
remember that.
hilarious, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, man, it's like, he said, cause if she not, she ain't gonna fuck with you. Like, boy, Chris Rock a fool, boy.
Free Tuck, man. Free Tuck.
Free Tuck, definitely free
Man,
baby Tuck, free baby Tuck,
that's funny.
free baby Tuck. But yeah, man, we'll see how it play out. But what's so crazy about it is he talked about that. But I know you seen your boy talking about his ex-wife Haley. He kind of said the same thing, but that kind
Dave
of
Justice.
leads to what.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that kind of talks about what you were talking about when he said he can't see her being a mother for his children. But Now, when you said what you said, it kind of makes me think about because she has that brand, she has this lifestyle, and she probably don't want to be that right now. You know what I'm saying? So
your boy's like,
and I
damn,
didn't.
baby girl, it's time for you to get out the game. You've been doing this shit for 60 years.
Right, right.
Man.
Like he thought Halle Berry was gonna be some type of Instagram model that he could retire, bruh. That woman was the first
Oh, she
woman to
was.
win one of those awards, the Black Acting
Yeah,
Award, and you thought that you was gonna snuff
Bruh,
her fire out when she was young, bruh. Like he should have
yeah,
just
she.
not said anything about it in the first place. Like, what are we
I
even
agree.
talking about?
I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying? He should. I mean, that's somebody. That's like somebody asked you, Shannon, let's talk about your girlfriend you dated in high school. You like, well, who? What?
She
I
was
ain't got.
so.
I
She
mean, I
was.
hope she doing well in life. You know what I'm saying? Why
She
even
was
bring
so
that
fine
up?
in Boomerang, boy.
Why even bring that
Boomerang.
up?
She's been finding everything. When
Our whole
she
life,
haven't
yeah,
been
our
fine.
whole life.
You know what I'm saying? When haven't she been fine, bruh?
Matter of fact, today her birthday.
Bruh.
Today is her birthday.
Woo-wee, that
But look,
woman.
Damn,
I
She
thought what
went
David Justice said though,
that's a quinky
I
dink.
thought it was crazy, man. And
yeah.
again, remember that before you get married, before you marry anybody, y'all talk about y'all life goals. Y'all talk about these
Mm,
things. So it ain't
mm.
like they got married on Tuesday and they met on Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like plenty of months to figure out, like, yeah, she
Uh-huh.
don't want to have kids right now. She's trying to pursue acting, and you thought she was gonna drop all of that because you David Justice?
Yeah.
Bro, that's light skin
But
energy,
she
bro.
had already
That's
had
light skin
a
energy.
brand
Yeah,
built,
yeah,
and she was
yeah.
on that trajectory to where her career was already taking off, and it just continued to take off. Bro, she's, as much as I hate to say it, she ain't gonna have time to do that cooking and cleaning shit, bro. That's why y'all got money to be able to pay for people to do some of this stuff. That's why some of these millionaires, they have nannies. Like, let's keep it real. What were you
Yeah,
looking for?
gender roles ain't what gender roles was 45 years ago, bro. You know, your mother, I
Exactly.
mean, your grandma, your mima, she couldn't even have a bank account. So that's why she didn't leave your granddaddy, bro. So they wouldn't give her a loan. She couldn't get a job. Like them days are over with. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we even doing with that? So, like I said, I just thought it was
Yeah.
corny. Like, bro, let that go. You got a lot of Drake energy too. Like, I don't like none of that,
Boy.
man. Just ain't with none of that, bro. Just let all that
Not the
go,
Drake energy.
man. Ah,
Not the Drake
that guy's the
energy.
worst, man. He's the worst.
The stuff now. Tell him why.
This is the stuff. The stuff.
Tell him.
The
What
stuff.
what DMX say? I don't like the way he walk. I don't like the way he talk.
He did not
DMX
like
said,
Drake, bro.
he rap about eating too much.
He be sliding though. He be sliding though.
Oh
That's
yeah.
one thing you can't say. He be sliding. I don't listen to a lot of his music, but when I did, he be sliding though. Man, he got some bars.
All right.
I was talking to somebody about
He He's the biggest loser we've ever seen lose. Like he's the biggest loser. Oh my God, the corniest dude. My God.
yeah,
Like money can't make you uncorny.
uh,
It can't
talk to
unlame
him
you.
now.
Like none of that, man. Bro, you lost the rap beat. Let that thing go. I told my son, I was like, you know what? I bet Aubrey is probably a cool dude, but because Aubrey want to be Drake
But
or Drake just morphed Aubrey all the way out the way, this is what we end up with. This is what we end up with.
I
Man,
see
where
what you're
Net Baby
sipping
at
on.
anyway, man?
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah, I
just
gotta
send it
holler.
out, man.
Yeah, he
If
at
he
the
can't
gym.
make
He
it,
at the
he can't
gym.
make it, man. Just send it out, man.
Nep baby gonna jump back in when basketball season get rolling. Watch, I promise
Yeah,
you that. When
yeah, I
basketball
get up with
season
him.
get rolling, he'll jump
Listen,
back in.
Yeah,
y'all,
I'll probably see him next week.
right here in the
Yeah.
upstate, man. I listen to a show during the day, little sports talk radio show. And I be hearing this guy call in, and he call in pretty regular, and he sounds just like Nip Baby, man. And I be like, damn, dog. I'm talking about they sound just alike. And they be tripping me
Man.
out. You know what I'm saying? But I like,
That's
all
funny.
right, word.
Oh,
Yeah, cutting that thing a little short, man. Here lately, ain't he,
I thought
rap?
Bro,
we had something else.
I'm
Like the
I
last
thought we
time,
had
rap,
something else.
like, hey, rap, the last time
throw it
he
out there
did a
then. I can edit
do
this
do
out.
do 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 and cut us off. He was like,
Yeah, I mean,
I thought we was gonna talk about OBJ and Jerry
I don't be
Jones. Or
eating dinner.
nah, we
hey,
good
we
on
Oh
never
those.
did
man.
talk about old boy, man. We never did talk about Teddy Bridgewater, man, getting slighted out there, giving these kids a
Oh yeah.
ride. to
we didn't talk
wherever
about
they
that
need to
last
go.
week. I thought we did
I
last
don't
week.
know. I
Oh,
don't
we
remember.
did.
We did not.
Mm.
We did not. We did not.
Mm.
I know
Because
we
me and
talked
you
about it
talked
in the
about it
text.
on the golf course Saturday,
Mm.
Reg, and we was like, man, we forgot all about Teddy
The
Bridgewater.
league
Which was
kind of owe Teddy, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you seen when he got hit, when they knocked him out, who was he playing for? Was he playing for the Rams? When he got knocked out, he tried to slide, or was he still with Minnesota then?
It might have been Minnesota.
I can't
Yeah. Might have
Okay.
been Minnesota. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he back in the league, but I've always
That
seen,
money,
man, and
dog.
I don't know how I want to phrase this. I ain't had time to really put my thoughts. I don't want to sound raw like that, but I'll just say this.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
I try to be calculated, but I'll just say this, man. I think that whenever he's a volunteer. They were not paying him to do this. He was volunteering his time and his money and his energy. I
Right.
always think, man, that, regardless of the people that's trying to stop him, man, I think they'd rather see those kids not do well. I think they'd rather see those kids, fail miserably
Damn.
at life instead of giving the opportunity for somebody to come back and inspire them and mentor them. The difference between us, and I'll say us on this panel, man, is that we had people in our lives that was positive people.
Shit,
There was an
bro.
opportunity for us to make decisions where we could have went left or right. But
Yep.
thank the Lord and people around us that chose, to help us make better decisions in life. And I think that's what Teddy Bridgewater
Hey,
was trying
Ralph,
to do, man. Yeah.
that was powerful right there, man. If anybody didn't hear that, they need to rewind that, man, and think about that and make an assumption. Message.
Definitely was a good message. And he was spot on with it too.
Not
That's
only
exactly what
not only were they were using Teddy as a tool for the animosity against the culture in numbers. So you got these 30 kids that'll do whatever you tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't breaking no rules. So what's the facts on it? You said
Yeah, I think that when you volunteer, there's only so much you can do, or maybe there's like and I
he had too
guess
many hours logged in.
well, I don't know, but I guess there has to be something like you just can't have a guy coming over there just throwing money around because then you could persuade these kids to do maybe something negative or quid pro quo or whatever the case may be. Like I guess you don't want to take advantage or put the kids in a vulnerable position. You know what I'm saying? So I can see in a way how that can be, but we're talking about a national football player. We're talking about a hero to a lot of these kids, a black man, millionaire that's doing great, that only is expecting them to come in and do the best that they can. I've been in situations, even as an adult, where I had to look out for some of my coworkers because they didn't have something. You know what I'm saying? That HR would have been like, yo, you shouldn't do that. Like, why should I not do this? You know what I'm saying? Like, this person comes in and work. I'm going to do what I need to do to take care of them because it's
So
gang. You know what I'm saying?
that's NCAA at the
Gang.
finest core of any conversation before NIL. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even an NIL situation. It's just, if somebody gave you something, Peter Ward for sure. Peter Ward. What about his jersey? What? He signed a jersey for somebody and they made him ineligible. You know what I'm saying? It's just stupid shit. For since 1808. But it's a new day now. It's a new day.
I think when you look at where he was at in the crime rate, I'm sure that has something to do with kids that don't have a lot of things to do. For me growing
That's
up,
exactly what he
we had
said.
summer jobs. So as much as I wanted to be out with my homeboys, I was like, look, I can't get in trouble like y'all. So I want to make it to my summer job. That kept me out of the street, kept me out of the culture. A lot of my friends that didn't have summer jobs ended up selling drugs a few years later. I went on and played sports and I moved on from that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out.
Think about it even
Teddy,
further.
man.
Think about it even further. What if the schools start looking at the test scores? And since Teddy Bridgewater got here, test scores have rose 200 points. You know what I'm saying? Or 78, 100 something points. With his morale, they ready to tear that down too because they ain't gonna get they funding for being under the national average. You getting your money, they taking their money and divvying it up. It's that big business, man. Watch
he did
it
take
now.
him to a state championship, though. But his whole defense was, he basically argued that he was acting out of concern for his players.
Right.
For their safety, their well-being, because he, especially in the challenging neighborhood that a lot of his players came from. So he basically stated that he was trying to protect them from potential dangers, walks from home. Exactly what you were just talking about.
Should have gave him the key to the city, Ralph.
Yeah.
Instead of suspending the man, they should have gave him the key to the fucking city, man. You know what I mean?
basically trying to protect them from things, provide them with resources that they may not ever had before. That could have led to other things. Walking home, dangers. It's a lot of stuff that he basically helped them out. So.
That's the agape love the Bible talks about. That's what agape. It ain't about putting 10 commandments in the school. That ain't gonna change nobody's life. You know what I'm saying? That you just, you know what I'm saying. But that's what agape love. That's the love of Christ. That's what it looks like when you actually go out and you do it. You use the gifts that God has given you. That's what you do. But y'all know how this society is. It ain't set up for people that look like us to succeed in any way. So shout out Teddy Bridgewater and all the people in that community, man, that rallied behind him, because I know they was very upset about Teddy having to now leave that area, man. But he changed lives while he was there. You know what I'm saying? Changed a lot of lives. A lot of kids gonna make better decisions just for him being there that 1 year. So shout out Teddy.
And right before you said that in reference to the agape, I was just gonna say it's a blessing that he in that type of situation where he can get suspended from a school and the NFL pick you right up, might make you man of the year over the players.
Might be
starting
this preseason game. He might be starting this preseason game coming up.
That's crazy.
That's strong right there.
Yeah.
Emoji.
Yeah. Shout out Teddy Bridgewater. Shout out Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah. For sure.
We're gonna see how it play out.
So
say what you're gonna say, bro.
25. How much of the top 25, y'all? How much of the top 25, as far as like the rankings, Ralph? What you think, man? You think you should just start where you ended last year, or should it be non-applicable until 7 weeks into the season or something like that, or 10?
No. I think you put a preseason poll out there because you want to let the average fan know what the expectations are for that team. You want to get the fan bases riled up. You want to get the conference. So, yeah, I think you do that. Now, do we know if these teams are going to finish in the top 10? Probably not. But we got a hunch that a few of them are going to do pretty good, barring injury. You know what I'm saying? But then you got the injury. You got – go ahead.
Yeah. I think the top 25 is all about the smoke screen, the big business. You know what I'm saying? Sports are slow right now. There's no basketball. There's no football. You got baseball. You love – I love the blacks. I love the blacks. I love the whites. The whites love me. Whatever the case may be. But when it get to that, where you gonna make a decision at?
I'm cool with that. Like I said, I think it was good. I think that they got him. I mean, I do think that as far as the actual, I think they got a couple people flip flop, but for the most part, I mean, it's what you do. It's before football season starts. I think you do put a schedule out there. Again, it lets everybody know where you think teams are going to finish. It gives an idea of who you're looking at. Again, I watch college football, so if I see a number 17 team against a number 21 team, I'm going to watch that game. Now, if they're not ranked, I'm probably not going to watch that game. You know what I'm saying? I only really want to see.
I ain't trying to be funny, man. Where Florida State ranked in the 25 poll?
So no, good question. So no, we're ranked in the top 35. Yeah, we're ranked in the top 35. Remember, we came off a 2-10 season. But Georgia Tech, Georgia Tech is only y'all ranked 30th, brother. So y'all right there with us. You know what I'm saying? Even though we were 2-10 last year.
I was trying to avoid that right there. I didn't. It's not what you say; it's how you say it. I must not say that shit right. But I'm just saying that Florida State, I think they're gonna be a better. That's going to be one of the teams that they slighted and had them outside, because Florida State got tradition. You know what I'm saying? Like about 10 years ago, they stopped putting teams in the top 25 because of tradition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, Florida State going to finish in the top. I'm going to make a bold prediction. Put this in the I told you so section.
Don't make a bold.
Say, put this in I told you so.
Okay.
I told you so.
I'm going to text the group, and then we can come back and talk about or just mum's the word. Mum's the word.
Look. As long as we go 500 for the most part, man, I'm gonna be happy, bro. Yeah. Anything better than 2-10, bro. Anything better than 2-10.
I see you winning 8.5. I'm gonna put you at 8.5. Same right there with Carolina. 8.5. Watch. You got a good portal.
10 teams from the SEC. 10 teams from the SEC in the top 25.
I think, matter of fact, I think it's the SEC and Big 10, Big 12, excuse me. Oh, Big Ten, Big
10
Ten.
teams, bro.
Big
Yeah.
Ten team and the SEC team, they're the bulk, and they got one Group of 5 team that's Boise State, and they number 25. So
Mhm.
Yeah, well, you got a couple of
they
you got a couple of ACC in there too. You got Clemson.
3
You got
Miami and
SMU.
SMU in Miami.
Yeah, SMU and Miami. Yeah.
Yep, that's it. That's all
So
we got.
Listen, we really don't. We went from college football, SEC being like the big dog or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, teams there, and then they made a super conference. Now they got a mega conference. Oh, college
yeah.
football is the closest farm league to anything, any sport. What you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
they're
Especially
destroying
with
they're
the
destroying college football. Yeah, they're destroying college football. Yeah, we can get into that later, but I don't like the super conferences. I don't like none of that, man. You killing the traditions. Teams that usually play each other, they don't play each other no more. Like, there's no reason why Cal should be in the ACC. California?
Yeah.
How they fans
Yeah.
gonna come over
It's
to North Carolina to watch them play, bro? That's the dumbest. That's the
and
dumbest
vice
thing ever,
versa. How we
man.
gonna go all the way?
Yeah,
Yeah.
who
It's
going
So
to
crazy.
listen,
Arizona? Not
you
Arizona.
know
They're not
what's
gonna leave,
crazy
but you know what
though?
I mean.
You know what's crazy? Like now that you got a team that's going from one coast to the next coast, and in a 7-day span, they're gonna have to play another team. Might have to go out to the West Coast twice. That's a
Yep.
lot of stuff that go on, like as far as the time that you rest, what you eat, how you prepare, that week of
Bas-
being somewhere different. You know what I'm saying? So them
Basketball
was
is
little
even worse.
intangibles. So yeah, so that's the intangibles that the NFL get to put to test real live time in their scouting process. And now they, you know, this ain't just the kid that we didn't get to see. We know he done flew across the country 2-3 times. He balled out or he sucked it up, whatever the case may be. Draft stocks get, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna see
They
how
get
that play
affected
out.
for
First
sure.
game, what, August the
August
30th.
23rd? Or
Mhm.
August 30th? Yeah.
Ohio
All
State,
right.
Texas, man. I'm gonna throw some shit on the grill.
Woo! That's
Say
Um,
no
gonna
more.
be that's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be a
have,
heavyweight fight.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Yeah.
Texas got the better team right now. You know what I'm saying, for sure. But they on the road, and that's gonna be
We're
what them
gonna
scouts
see.
gonna be looking at, how they prepare on the road, and they playing a big time game with everybody looking. You know what I mean?
All right, fellas. Well, your brother do got to go eat.
No
That
doubt.
Yeah.
that's all we
Definitely got
needed,
to go
Shannon.
eat.
Though we needed about 8 to 12 more minutes to, you know what I'm
12 more
saying?
minutes to chop it up. Say no
Yeah,
more.
can't be
All right,
goddamn
fellas.
suppressing our voices, man.